orange and yellow.
It's brown flavored sugar.
What is brown flavored?
I don't know.
And we're back for the Essential Nerds podcast again for Halloween. We're going to get into some spooky stuff. Basically, really mainly talking about the favorite TV shows for Halloween, like stuff we have to watch for Halloween and that we will not watch on Halloween no matter what we do. We're going to also get onto the topic of different types of video games or possibly anime that deal with Halloween, just Halloween theme. That's what we're going to focus on right now. So with everything in that goes, what about Tyler, who wants to start us off?
Tyler loves
Monty.
to talk.
I love
Let's go
talking.
to
It's my
Tyler.
favorite.
Go, Tyler.
People are my favorite.
I love that we're on a podcast and you are uncomfortable talking.
I'm just here to have fun with my friends. I'm here for the content. People are the best. Well, let's start with my favorite part about Halloween is the candy.
Yeah.
Big fan of candy.
That's pretty
Agree with it.
And my favorite candy is probably a lot of people's least favorite because even though it's at every Halloween, I love candy corn.
Yes.
Candy corn is delicious. I know it
Yup.
tastes fake, and it's made of plastic, but it's so good.
Delicious
not
plastic.
I don't like the chocolate ones. The chocolate ones are weird.
Oh no.
I like the original ones, and the pumpkin ones are a mood. I have to be in the mood for the pumpkin ones.
See, that's the thing. I feel like I gotta be if I'm eating the pumpkin ones, they're too much.
If I'm pumping the
Yeah,
pumpkin,
yeah. I can only have like
Pump it,
I
pumpkin.
can only have
Main
like
line
5 of the
pumpkin.
pumpkin ones, but then like the normal triangle ones for
Yeah,
days.
the
the
triangle
ones that like
days.
corn.
For days.
Yeah.
corn for days.
Corn for days.
Made of
Lotas.
candy.
Lotas, yes.
Lotas.
Anything
No,
with chocolate. But then least favorite candy, anything with nuts in it. I hate
What?
nuts. I don't like nuts
In your mouth.
Huh?
in or around my mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm with it.
That cool, man. Cool.
Not
man.
even covered in chocolate.
Not even covered in
No, you
chocolate.
don't even like
Not
cow?
even
That's-
like cow.
Oh god.
I'm sorry.
All right. Anyway,
Anyway.
Monty, your favorite?
Yeah,
candy?
I would say my favorite Halloween candy. I love candy corn just because it's kind of like the unsung hero. Like everyone throws
hell
it
yeah.
away,
Hero.
and it's always there.
You're the underdog,
But kid. You get
in there and you fight the good fight.
Do your thing.
You're gonna get in there, and you're gonna get in that picnic bag, and then you're gonna get in there again. No, I love candy corn, but I like that also. There's the people who buy the cheap candy are my favorite because that's when you get like my favorite candy, which everyone's like, oh cool, I got Reese's. No, I really like stuff like 100 grand bars and almond
What's wrong
joys.
with you?
Those are my favorite candies. So when people, but that was awesome because
What are you, like 60?
You like nuts? in
because
your
I
mouth?
hate Reese's cups.
What?
I hate peanut butter.
All right, everyone. The podcast is over. Monty has
It's been a great 1/4 episode.
No, I hate peanut butter. I hate peanut butter. I
I don't think peanut butter is very fond of you either. I've talked to him.
that's fine.
Yeah, the
peanut butter
little-
can stay on
little
its
peanut
side of the
guy
road.
with
I'll
the
stay on my
monocle, like,
side.
That's right. That's right.
But
this guy,
but that was the coolest thing growing up is that when everyone would kind of like get their candy and you do like little drug trades for candy, I always had a bunch of I would trade away like my crappy candy, like the ones like Tootsie Rolls and stuff, and I would try to get as much of the Reese's cups as I could.
Don't make that face. Please do not
Tootsie
tell me
Rolls
that
are
you.
delicious.
I knew
What?
it was coming. I knew it was coming out of his mouth.
I love Tootsie Rolls.
It's just brown goop. It's not chocolate.
Okay, so candy
it's not
corn is
chocolate.
white, orange,
it's,
and yellow.
It's brown flavored sugar.
What is
Yeah.
what is brown flavored?
I don't know. It's not chocolate flavored. That's for sure. It's not chocolate.
But anyway, I would always try to
Tastes like brown.
Can you elaborate on that more, Mr. Marquez?
I'm good.
I would always try to trade up. I would take the Reese's cups because I know that everyone loved those, and same with like Butterfingers and stuff like that. I'd trade those, and I would always get like the 100 grand bars and the little Hershey
Do you like
bars.
the Mars
stuff
bars
like that.
too?
I've never had a Mars bar. Don't try to date me out there like I'm coming from back in my day we had the Mars bars.
I do gotta ask you because not too many people I know like candy corn. So I gotta ask, do you like the circus peanuts too?
Yes.
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 Me and Monty just became best friends.
Yeah.
Because we like terrible candy.
Up top. But yeah, those are. But I will give away. I will always give away. I can have a whole bag of Reese's, and if you have like 100 grand bar, you got a deal.
Well,
You got a
shit.
deal.
I'd go get 100 grand bar.
So, as far as like where we currently all reside now, I really like Reese's peanut butter cups. I really like Reese's.
Yeah.
But I also chocolate's okay, but I haven't been diagnosed with being allergic to chocolate. But it makes my throat scratchy. I don't like
That's
it.
usually a
Scratchy.
problem when you eat
That's how it
chocolate.
feels like
Drink some
peanut
water
butter.
with it.
Yeah, it's probably I don't know, but I like
some milk.
Swedish fish are
Yes.
good.
What color?
That's good.
What color Swedish fish? They
Yeah.
only come in red.
False.
No,
There's
they
green
don't.
ones.
No,
There's green ones?
Green ones are the
there's
best.
blue
What?
I've
ones,
seen a
ones,
yellow.
orange
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, so don't lie to me. Don't tell me there's only red.
This is like when I was a little kid and I'd be like, "Did you see Super Saiyan 5?" I saw it. I did. But I like Swedish fish,
Okay,
Sour
hold on.
Patch.
If you like Swedish fish, I gotta ask: have you ever had like the jujube like fruit slices?
What in
Never
what
mind.
in
You like
what
weird
are you
shit,
talking?
my friend.
Okay, I know you're the same age as me, but you're talking like you're my father. Like,
They must not sell those at Albertsons. So
we used to make jujubes on our own in the farm. Yeah.
sell that like
What is a
Smart Final or something?
jujube? You mean like what are they called? Pops or jupes?
So sorry,
Jops?
us muggles don't
Gumdrops?
know anything.
Gumdrops.
about
I don't
jujubes.
know. Not the gumdrop buttons. What is a jujube? I think they're called pops, right?
I'll find
Or something.
Dots.
Anyways,
Dots.
So
dots.
They're
Are
called
you
dots.
talking about
No,
dots?
dots are cool, but that's not them.
Okay, I need to know.
Okay,
what
so
a
I feel
jujube
like a
is.
whole muggle right now from Harry Potter because he's talking about some wizardry stuff there. I've never heard of
like
jujubes.
chocolate frogs and
Like
Hold
jelly
on,
beans.
I know. I got
blow
a
up
jelly
jelly
beans.
beans.
Okay,
I got
well,
a
while
picture of them.
What is
These
that?
things, the fruit slices.
I don't even know.
Oh,
what that
okay, yeah,
is.
those are pretty good. I've had those
so
before.
good.
I know what
Okay.
they're called. I thought they were just called fruit slices.
But
Oh no.
let
on the
me
green
let
ones.
me key you guys in on a little something about when you're a young
Lad.
brown boy living in the ghetto.
You're
When
not
I
brown, you're
was a young
Italian.
boy.
I'm half and half. I'm a halfie.
You're happy?
But let me
Neither
tell
here
you.
nor there.
Let me. I'm neither here nor there.
Phrase you can use.
I'm a what a halfie. Well, I'll talk about myself. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
We're going to get canceled before we
We
even
love
start.
everyone here.
Wait, so I can't say that I'm Mexican. What if I said I'm Mexican? Like, is that bad if I do it like that? Or like, what do you want me to say?
It's not about what you say. It's about what other people agree you
Oh
can't
my gosh,
say.
he's just said he's half and half. What is he trying to say? Is he half white? Is he half
one
black?
of them
He's
goddamn
Hispanic? What is
halfies.
Yeah, we'll see. When you say it like that, it sounds bad. Anyway,
Talk with your hands.
anyways,
A book at the Beppo.
but
Gabagool. Different.
But when you live in less well-off areas, you get the good candy. And what I'm talking about is that no habla inglés Mexican candy.
Where they put
I'm
chili
telling
powder on
you.
everything?
Oh my God, it's so good. No.
Those are actually really good.
Dude, when you're a young kid and you just want some delicious candy and everyone else is eating Reese's and Swedish Fish, those are great. But when I get a lollipop that's shaped like a slice of watermelon with chili powder on it,
That's pretty good.
I gotta say, it's so good. Yep. Or the chewy candy, just any Mexican candy, that is my favorite. And you rarely get it out here because out here everyone shops at Target instead of Walmart, instead of Walmart. And I telling you, you get the good stuff at Home Depot. And so,
Got it in the nest?
but
No
those
comment.
are some of my favorite Halloween candies.
For me, I will be that person, and I love Reese's. Reese's.
you guys
Anything
are so
Reese's. I don't
basic.
care.
I'm sorry.
Reese's.
How do you
peanut butter
pronounce
cup.
it?
Reese's or Reese's?
Reese's.
Reese's.
Reese's?
Do you like Reese's?
I like Reese's. Give me all the Reese's you got.
I have no accent.
I love the Butterfinger.
Butterfinger. No, it's a Butterfinger.
Oh,
Butterfinger.
Leviosa.
Butterfinger.
But no, like I love the Reese's peanut butter cups. I just peanut butter is my favorite, so I ended up just falling in love with the Reese's. But my least favorite out of the group would definitely be candy corn. I don't want it. You can have it.
I don't think there's anybody who
More
is,
for me.
No.
I don't think there's anybody who is like, oh yeah, it's okay. I think you're either like, nah, I won't touch it, or I love it.
Yeah.
And the people who hate it will give it away gladly, and the people who love it will be like, yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh, sir.
The best part is I put candy corn in a jar that was kind of like tightly sealed, but it was good. Like 2 years later, still perfectly fine.
plastic.
I know.
Man, I would rather get a butterscotch candy from my grandmother before I even touch
Where
it.
there's
What's it called? What is it? What's it
One of
called?
the- oh,
Bit,
yeah.
bit of honey.
Bit of-
I'd rather have bit of honey.
Werther's
Yeah.
original.
Yeah, I'd rather
Yeah, I'd
have
rather
one
have
of
those than the
little
candy
caramels.
corn. Because I'm sorry, I couldn't do that. It's just
any York peppermint patty fans?
Yo.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
they're
I think
good.
that-
Those
or
are a
Junior
blast
Mints?
of flavor, I'll tell you.
Junior Mints, yeah.
But can we all agree that like bottle caps are terrible?
No,
I
we can't
enjoyed them,
all
though.
agree
What
to
is
that.
wrong with you?
I'm
So
s-
you're telling me there's not a single candy that we can find that we all just universally hate?
There's got to be something.
Almond Joy?
I like almond joy.
Yeah,
I like
he
almond
likes.
joy. He
I
just
don't-
said
I don't like nuts.
but I will bite off the almond and spit it out and just eat the coconut part.
So just chocolate.
Basically, I'm there for the joy.
Okay, here's a good one. Can we all at least agree that Kit Kats are basic?
Kit Kats are basic.
So are
very
Reese's.
basic.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
You can do them so many different ways. You got the white chocolate. You got the whole pumpkin
you can say the
version.
same
of
thing
it.
There's so
many
Like,
different things
you can
about
do
Kit
different
Kats.
types.
Yeah.
No,
No, I'm
you-
talking.
no,
I'm
you-
talking. I'm talking
no,
just
this is-
regular versus regular.
This is the basic candy that everyone is going to find. It's the little Hershey bars.
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh,
Indian
yeah.
Hershey
The
bars.
ones you can break into
Basic.
pieces.
Oh, yeah.
They're just chocolate. There's nothing to them, and they got like 19 different brands of them, which is like Hershey's and Crunch and Crackle, and they're all the same, just with like a little bit of a different. But come on now,
Yeah,
you're
that's-
not fooling
that's
me,
basic
Mr.
as you
Good
can-
Bar.
You know what I hate to see in
Crunch is
my
actually
bag.
Nestle brand.
You know what I hate to see in my bag every year, but I always eat
Anything
them
other
the
than money?
most. Smarties.
Yes.
Smarties were only good as a last result candy in
Last
class,
resort.
Unless
or
you were a
smashing
beginner
them up
drug
and
addict and you
pretending that you
smashed
were
them up.
smoking.
And,
Right.
Oh, like pixie sticks.
Okay,
Pixie
no,
Sticks
see,
was my
Pixie.
joint.
See, I
Those
grew
were-
up. I grew up with like white boy skater dudes, so you couldn't have Pixie
Oh,
Sticks.
bro,
with
you
our
gonna
group.
snort this pixie
Yup.
stick, bro?
No, Justin, you
That
know what I'm
was
talking
middle
about. Dude.
Yeah.
Every single time, people are like,
Redacted.
Yeah.
and then boom, you're like, oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling what? It's sugar.
Somewhere out
Yeah.
there, there's a Justin
I
right
can't
now.
I think
shake
we're,
it.
I think
Like,
we're thinking
nobody
about
will.
the. Are we thinking about the same Justin?
I can agree. Because
Problem.
like,
Everyone knows
oh
it's
my
Justin that
goodness,
snorted
I kid
Pixie
you not. Band trips
What high school
with
did you go
pixie
to?
sticks.
Do you
Okay,
guys,
so we
that
haven't
do you
done.
guys remember
we
the
haven't-
absolute death trap that was the mega pixie sticks?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Or those
What?
dip,
Those
really big
dips.
nerd boxes?
You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
the
The dippers.
Fun Dip?
Fun
Fun
dip.
Dip.
Fun Dip.
Dude, Fun Dip was so fun
I like
until
Your-
it wasn't.
hit a
Until your
Until
face
your
was
hand
whatever
was
color you
covered-
were
yeah.
eating.
All the
You hit a
Pop
bump
Rocks.
and it
But-
goes everywhere.
Pop Rocks.
but-
Pop Rocks are.
We haven't given.
I have a new favorite candy. It's Pop Rocks.
We haven't given people insight. Cal
Should have started with that.
is 6'5" or whatever he is,
And like 250 pounds of
he's
muscle.
tall, dark, handsome, buff. He was in football,
He's extra dark.
but he was also in band and played saxophone.
What a nerd.
He used
He
to
didn't play
go
the
to
bass?
band camp,
He is
Ew.
the embodiment
This one
of
time?
a Wakanda warrior.
and yet he's over here.
Speaking of which,
playing-
Marvel, if you're looking for your next Panther,
yeah,
right here.
Yeah.
I know
And
that
yet-
guy. I know that guy.
And yet he knows how to play alto sax. I'm sorry, tenor. My bad.
Wait,
My
there's
bad.
different
The fact that he
kinds?
can correct you on
Yeah.
it is amazing.
I'm impressed. Good job, Ruben.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's like my pastime. You know, like how America has a pastime. I have my pastime. I love
Football or band?
band.
Oh, got
Like
it.
I literally like those.
saxophone while smacking somebody up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was just one of those things. Like
Imagine while he's running down the
people
running down the field.
those stories of that one time at band camp. I have those stories. Like those are like the best memories I'd ever have. Like if anything.
Did anyone mess with you? Because I feel like if there was another band kid, he's all, "Hey, you stole my reed," because that's what you use, right? It's like, you stole my reed, and you're all, "What?" And he'd be like, "Never mind, I'm sorry."
What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Have you always been 250 pounds of muscle?
In high school, I was like 195.
Oh God. Oh wow.
I think
Sorry,
I was like
tiny.
100 even.
195 in high school.
Anyway, we need to get back to Halloween stuff.
Yeah,
and,
Halloween,
Cal's perfect body.
Sorry, I just
Ladies.
Not perfect. Not at all.
ladies.
Not at all.
I just
Oh,
was
no.
Cal's
commenting
built like
on
a
the fact that
Greek
he's like,
god.
yeah, at band camp we used. Oh yeah. You're a total. Yeah.
But yeah. Just had to make sure like I'm like a Chris Hemsworth, but just black.
He's a
He's
cross
more
between
he's
Chris
more like Terry
Hemsworth and.
Crews with dreads.
Can you do the thing?
Oh, this isn't talk radio. We're not
Oh, yeah,
stern.
we're
We're not gonna make it do. Can you bounce him?
No, because we don't have some fresh 18-year-old girl who's like, I'm gonna humiliate
And
myself.
if you sign up for our VIP Patreon, we'll send you a video.
of Cal doing the dance.
No.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we'll talk about it.
So you liked the Can you go ahead and say it? You liked what?
I like the what?
The
What I like?
recess?
The Reese's. Is it recess or Reese's?
Recess is when you go play with stuff outside.
I thought it was Reese's.
Yeah, I thought it was
Isn't it
Reese's.
Reese's?
Too.
I
Reese's?
put
Well, because here's the thing, Reese. That's the name Reese,
Reese.
and then it's Reese's.
Reese's.
I didn't.
Like-
I did not know
like
that.
Reuben's
It's
restaurant.
a.
When people would be like,
Reese's.
"Oh, it's Reuben's," no, it's Reuben's.
I don't. Yeah. I don't know.
Not Leviosa. I don't know, but either way, I blame it on Florida's education system. Sorry.
Why did they throw Reese's peanut butter cups at
just
you?
basically
Oh, I don't even remember why he liked peanut butter cups.
Exactly.
You
No.
turn in your assignment. Here's a Reese's, kid.
Dude, I wish I turn in every
Turn
assignment.
around.
Then.
I gotta smoke some meth.
And if you fail, you get fed to the Gators.
In the
You
Gators.
fail, you get Smarties.
I'll take them.
Me too.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, no. Reese's my favorite. Can't stand candy corn. Don't want it.
Fair
you can
enough.
have it. I'll give it to you, Tyler. All of them.
Oh my what?
Candy corns.
Okay. Sick.
All right, now here's one. What is, out of this group, our favorite Halloween movie or show? Like when it's the season for Halloween and stuff like that. What is your movie or show that's your go-to? Like something that you can't pass up. It's on TV. You're like, ooh.
So
Because I know I'm not going to see this for another 11 months.
Well, so I don't.
I can see the
I
gears
like.
turning.
You don't
so,
have to
so
actively
everyone's
watch it, but if it's
so
on, you're
everyone's
not gonna skip
say
it.
everyone's gonna say Nightmare because like I love Nightmare. I watch Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, you're a terrible person then,
What?
because you have to
What
watch
kind of
Nightmare.
I thought it was a
childhood did you
Christmas
have?
Come
movie.
on.
I've seen it. It's not like my show though.
I thought it was a Christmas movie.
It's both.
It's both.
It's both.
It's both.
You watch it both. That's
watch
the
it
best
all
part.
year long.
Oh
so-
my god, I'm so sorry. I thought you meant like Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack Skellington.
This is Halloween.
If you disagree with Monty,
Nightmare.
please follow the podcast.
The Pumpkin King. But that's one of those timeless movies.
This
I
is
have to watch
Halloween.
it.
It's good throughout the whole season. From Halloween season to
Oh,
New Year.
Oh, I was like,
There's a disconnect. I thought you thought it was a show. It's good throughout the whole season. It really ramps up halfway through the season.
wait, babe.
Jack goes Super Saiyan.
He gets hair.
And does the solar flare. I lose it.
But it lets Oogie Boogie leave.
Oh God, I love Oogie Boogie as a character, dude. The
Majin
voice actor,
Boogie.
the Majin. Oh my God, that would be an artist. That would be the coolest fan art. Majin Buu and Oogie Boogie combined.
If someone could do that,
That
I
would
want to
be
see a
sick.
Venomized
That'd
Oogie
be
Boogie.
awesome.
Venomized Oogie Boogie would also be sick.
No, I want to see Venomized Jack.
Vegeta.
Ooh.
Venomized Jack would be
Yeah.
cool.
Or Sally.
Yeah.
No. I want to see. No, what I want to see is like a.
Venomized Zero.
Ooh. What if they turn Zero into like a Cerberus dog? Anyways.
Three-headed Zero.
Right. But yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas is like the go-to movie for me. But there's a couple anime that I really like. I really like to watch like kind of the creepier ones because it's darker earlier. It's starting to get cold. It's nice to stay home. And the best thing to do is like, I really like Psychopaths.
Yeah,
The animation for Psychopaths is like amazing. Have you seen it?
Psychopaths.
It's so good.
It's really good.
I'm worried about you, man.
Why? You don't
You
even know
like
what it's about. It's so
Psychopaths.
good. Psychopaths is really good. It's really exciting. I like this anime called Ergo Proxy. It's
I've heard of that
kind of an unknown one. It's really good. I think it's available on Hulu right now. But it's really good because it's not super bright, not super colorful. It's very, very like, how do I put it? It's like a very dark anime. It's very dull colors. And
it's noir.
Yeah, it's very noir, and I really like the story. It's very good for like this time of year. So those are the two that I really like to watch when I'm feeling a little creepy.
I don't know. I think some creepy ones on anime wise. I mean, Tokyo Ghoul is pretty creepy on the creepy
One season.
One season, right?
Yeah.
Attack on Titan. The Titans are really creepy looking. Like some of them look really.
It's just the dead. It's just the dead in their eyes.
Yeah. That's
Parasite.
Well, it's like
Parasite.
Parasite's amazing, and that's coming from a person who doesn't like anime.
Yeah, which I'm surprised.
Love
You
it.
even said that one.
What fell? Who died?
That was my keyboard.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I think the creepy part about Attack on Titan too is the most human-looking creatures in the show are the creepy things.
Exactly.
Creepy Titans, and the no genital thing makes it even creepier.
Oh my gosh, way creepier.
The whole like eating humans for their sustenance, and it's just
it's
a bit
ooh.
gratuitous.
Another creepy one I just saw on Ruben's laptop. It was Death Note.
Are you copying my
Death Note
answers?
was so
Death
good.
Note was really good, really creepy.
That one was creepy though, because I don't know. That one just gave me anxiety because he almost got caught like 57 times.
Yeah. I guess like, okay, he's gonna get caught. Oh, okay, he's great. No,
He killed the guy.
Oh gosh, okay. Oof. But yeah, there's several different animes out there. You know, Devil May Cry. People forget about that one. That's an anime too, even though it's a video game.
Oh,
Devil May Cry.
Helsing.
Helsing is another one.
Oh wait, were we? Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
You
you.
know a thing.
Once you talk about anime, they grow up so fast.
I'm so proud of you.
Growing
I'm a
up.
contributor.
Hey.
All three animes fit into this one genre. It's great.
That's another one I really like. That I'm not quite finished yet. I got 2 episodes left, but Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
I like it because it's got like those quirky moments where it's funny like any anime, but man, when it gets dark, it gets
dark. Like the very first fight he had against an actual huge demon that was like creepy.
When they were going up the hill.
Yeah, oh
that
my gosh,
fat thing.
Whatever the heck that was. It had like 15 hands and like 12 mouths and killed like all 12 disciples before him. I'm like, jeez.
That's wild.
The guy that he had the Pan's Labyrinth guy that had the eyes on his hands with the arrows.
Oh yeah,
and
that was
the
crazy
girl
too.
that threw the ball things around with the 6 arms.
She was crazy. I hated her. She was dope though. But
Keeping that Michael Jackson looking guy.
Way Michael Jackson. Literally, he looks
just like him.
Seriously, like if you were to look him up right now, and he looks like Michael Jackson. Literally, like if Michael Jackson was just to make himself completely look
Guys, if we're gonna talk about the actual like horror, like something that where it's just a psychological thriller the whole way through. Yeah. JoJo.
Oh my god.
I don't know what's happening, and if I'm telling you, give someone some sort of substance, they're gonna be stuck in that room screaming. Nothing makes sense. The world's gonna fall apart.
Yeah,
that's horror for you.
JoJo is definitely it on psychedelics.
I would like to take honorable mention. Berserk.
Yeah.
The manga. I mean, they have the animated series, right?
Yeah.
But the manga is way gnarlier. Like even if anybody knows, most people know Dark Souls, things like that. They took a lot of inspiration from the Berserk manga with the art style and a lot of the creatures. They're very similar to the manga Berserk, and it's just so, hey, look at that. I just pulled up this article and it's talking about that. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of influence from these creatures, and it's very, very pretty gruesome, pretty gory. Something to look into if you want to read instead of watch something.
What is that?
Well, I mean, manga. Are you really reading when you're like watching manga?
Pictures.
Yeah, when you're looking at pretty pictures.
Cartoons.
But yeah, that's also a little honorable mention, I suppose.
Gotcha.
What about you, Mont? I know you don't watch anime. Are there like TV shows that you enjoy that are?
As far as like, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, American Horror Story." I don't like American Horror Story. I don't find it
like
entertaining.
2 good seasons, and that's it.
I don't. I watched the whatever the heck Asylum. I watched Asylum. I liked it.
So good.
I tried a little bit of whatever it was. The one with the one. What was it? The one with the John Wayne Gacy clown, whatever it was.
Oh, that's
Freak Show.
Yeah,
That one was okay. But as far as it goes for like scary shows, if you want to freak me out, put on anything that's like paranormal. And I'm not talking like Paranormal Activity. I'm talking about like an actual like not like Ghost Hunters, but something where it's like there's a show on Netflix. It's like Unsolved Mysteries or something like that. Put on that freaks me out. Because there's like for me, the whole idea of like a murder or a disappearance or a body being found or something like that, that's creepy to me. Because that's more like empathetical horror. You're like, what would I do in that situation? What would I do if I found the body? What would I do if someone I knew went missing? What would I do if I was kidnapped or whatever? Like, that's horror. Okay, I can't always run, Cal. I'm
not my problem. I'm out.
No, but that's... I understand, like, stuff like that. Like, that's what freaks me out. Like, I know you guys like anime and stuff, but those kind of things freak me out. Watching anything with, like people's experience with, like, demons or... anything paranormal, not as much scary but more interesting is like cryptid stuff. I love cryptid, like, and stuff like Wendigos and Skinwalkers, not like Bigfoot, but more more stuff that's like actual, like actual like scary stuff. Like Bigfoot's not scary. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's one guy who's probably gonna be like, "I saw him. You were terrifying." But I mean, like real stuff, like scary stuff. But those freak me out just because I don't know. I'm not really like scared of like the cartoons. I don't find them like horror-ish. I find them more suspenseful, but not like horror. But yeah, stuff like that freaks me out. Yeah, just because those kind of things really scare the crap out of me.
Well, what's everyone's favorite scary movie?
Oh, go around. I gotta think about mine. I don't even know.
Ruben, do you want to start or you need a minute?
Bro, I don't even like scary movies.
Me neither.
My wife enjoys scary movies so much.
Yeah.
And I
Okay, so for all you people that are listening, Ruben's wife and my wife are best friends. So they like to hang out a lot, and their thing is just hang out, drink wine, eat snacks, and watch scary movies. So the idea behind like scary movies is freaky to us. Like, me and Ruben hate scary movies, but they will always watch it. If I had to pick like an action, you go. I don't want to skip over you. You go, Ruben.
Me?
You go.
My favorite scary movie, Shaun of the Dead.
Heck,
because it's a comedy.
I can sit through that. That's fine.
Yeah, I can't, dude. I even like Walking Dead. Love The Walking Dead, but I got to season like 3 or 4, and I'm like,
repetitive.
It was good after once you got off the season.
A lot of people said that it picked back up, but I don't want to watch something that's gonna lull for 2 seasons and then pick back up. But I'm just anime does not. But well, some do. But
yeah, they definitely do. Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, I'm not a huge like fan of that stuff. Yeah. But I'm a big fan of horror. Like, I really like H.P. Lovecraft. Like, I love to read that stuff. Even Edgar Allan Poe. Like, all the older stuff is really good.
Horror,
and then there's some
not
new
scary.
Yeah, dude. I read this book called Dead Boys, and it's so good because it's really well written and really how do I put it? Yeah, the way he writes is very eloquent. Yeah. That's the best way I could describe it. But it's really good. It's a very interesting like book and concept. Horror as a like visual media, I'm sick of jump scares. Like, that's why Saw was so big when it came out, because Saw wasn't just jump scares. It was creepy, and it was horror and suspense. Yeah.
Terror.
Yeah, and that's why they were so popular and they blew up when they started to come out with those movies, because I feel like most people are sick of jump scares.
Yeah.
You know?
Even into like Saw 4, they were still big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I know everyone jokes around like, oh, whatever, same thing every time. But it's like, no, why are you still watching it then?
Exactly.
Why are you still watching?
It's just like the jump scares for me is just like, oh no, don't go down that hallway. Oh, there it is. Don't do that. Oh, you
like
just
you
fell
expect it to
again.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Why did you do that? Don't go in there. I'm telling you, don't do it. So I'm going. See, something happened.
See you later.
Got you. See.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just the whole movie genre. Same way. I don't get really into the horror movies just because they're cliche, very, very, very cliche, very rundown. I mean, it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Like back in the day, sure, Jason, cool. Back in the day, Freddy, It. Those movies were so good because that was the very first time they came out, so they creeped you out. But then the second or what is it, like third iteration of the It movie, and it's like, what is going on? Yeah. Or the second or third version of Freddy versus Jason, or Jason by himself, or Freddy. And it's like, okay, we're done. Can we move on to something else, please?
Yeah, I'm with you. What do you think, Tyler?
My favorite scary movie of all time is The Conjuring.
Okay.
The first one. I really like that one. I wouldn't really call it a horror movie, more of a scary movie.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Have you guys seen the movie Mama?
Yes.
That one is so good.
Wait, we're talking about Mama, not Mother, right?
Yes.
Mother was.
Mama.
All right.
Where the little girl's like, Mama. And
And
like the
it
little
has-
like hair thing goes on the ground, like moves around.
And I can't remember his name. What is his?
Yeah, the
Javier Bodet.
No clue.
No, that's not him.
I don't know.
I can't remember his name, but he's the same gentleman that plays all of those kind of characters. He has Marfan syndrome, if I'm not mistaken, which basically gives you an extension of your appendages. They're a lot longer. Like your fingers are longer, your legs are longer. It makes you. I know this isn't the PC way, but I've the way it's been described to me by a person in the medical profession is basically it's like what Abraham Lincoln had.
Oh,
he had Marfan syndrome.
Oh.
But he's a contortionist as well, so that's why he's able to do a lot of those like movements and stuff that are like for normal people who be like, oh, that's disgusting. But he can do it. He's so talented. That's why he was so good playing Mama, is because he's able to move like erratically and move in ways that normal people would be like, oh, a body's not supposed to move like that. But for him, he's like, no big deal. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. I'm also a big fan of any like exorcism movies.
Mm-hmm.
Just 'cause, not just the scary part, but like also having that religious like background to a movie where it's like the Catholic Church versus demons.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a fight than a scary movie, but sometimes the demon possessing the human is creepy.
It's scarier. Because the manifestation of the creature, that's scary, but it's like once it's at the person, that's creepy. Like for me, my scariest movie, The Nun. The Nun. The Nun terrifies me. Just because I grew up in a Christian household, I'm a man of faith, and that stuff scares me. Because for me, that's real.
Yeah, that's
that's real.
There's real accounts of exorcisms happening, and whether you believe in it or not, some people do, and that's pretty scary.
Some people believe those happen, but the same thing like with As Above, So Below. I think that's creepy.
So
That's amazing movie, beautiful movie. But stuff like that where it's like humans versus demons, and I'm not talking about like like exorcism kind of stuff. I'm talking about like.
We have to say their name to get them to release.
I'm saying like those kind of movies where it's like scary, like because Exorcist wasn't like scary.
Gabagool.
That's the Italian demon, Gabagool.
I release you, demon.
I release you in the whatever the hell you came from. Fine. Take the broad.
Mozzarella.
Take the broad. Whoa, hey, yo, is that holy water? What are you gonna do with that? Like you splash it on me? Ay, yo, hey, it's hot. All right, I'm gonna dip out of here. Thanks. Stuff like that, yeah. Those kind of movies freak me out. I actually, the Nun truly did scare me, like to the point of where I was having a miserable time in the theater.
Huh.
But and my wife loved it, so we went and watched it, and I was just
having a bad time.
I was not having a good time. I was pizzaing when I should have French fried. I was not having a good time. But those kind of things. I got one for you guys.
Ooh, what's that?
Who is your favorite like horror icon? Like that could be anything. All the movies that we talked about are on the table, and your horror icon.
Ooh. The Grinch.
That's a hard one. I never really
is coming.
That's it. I'm not going.
Dude, you guys always, I have no idea.
Good question.
This was not a Halloween one, because I love Halloween, but as far as spooky, I'm not a spooky guy.
You know, horror. Horror's Halloween as well, so whatever your favorite Halloween person, horror person, whatever.
Yes. My favorite is yes. I choose yes. Dude, I don't know. I think that one of the first like horror movies that I saw was Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
And so both were like, oh, that's cool, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't have one that I'm just like, oh my god, that's my guy. Like I don't have tattoos and stuff. I would say like probably my favorite one that's been adapted would be like Pennywise the
like
clown.
Pennywise.
Yeah.
Because he is pure fear.
Literally feeds on fear. It's a creepy. That is a creepy story. If you read the book, if you watch the movie, it's kind of difficult to understand the concept because they don't do a lot of explaining.
Yeah,
they do a lot of explaining on the kids, and
I would have been okay with that being a 3-parter.
Yeah, just to put a little bit more detail in there. But yeah, I mean, when you read the book, you truly do understand that this is a not of this world creature who literally eats fear, and that's creepy. It's not like a psycho murderer, because even with one of the psycho murders, you might be able to kill them, or stop them in some way for now, maybe, because that's how those movies work. But with something like that, it's like, what do I do? It's literally an alien.
How do you kill that which has no life?
Yeah. And it's like, oh man, I'm scared. And it's like, good, I'm strong. And you're like, oh no, I'm happy. I don't. And dude, yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah. No, Pennywise is good. What do you think?
I think for me, it would have to probably be Freddy. Just because the fact that he can get you at any time when you go to sleep.
Yeah.
And that's like straight up fear. And you try your best to stay awake. Don't ever fall asleep. But your body will be like,
choice.
I'm checking out. I don't want this no more. I'm clocking out for the day.
Yeah.
For at least 8 hours.
Good luck.
And your life is just on the fences the entire time while you're in your sleep. And will you come out? Who knows? But at the end of the day,
gotta talk to Johnny Depp about it. See what happens.
But yeah, that was mine. I think it would be Freddy, my icon, if I had to choose one, honestly.
Right. Freddy's cool. What about you?
I don't really have, because I don't like scary movies, I don't really have an icon, but going back to like the exorcism stuff, any human being that is being possessed by a demon, not a fan.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
But I mean, like you're a person, like when you look at them, you think like that's Halloween.
Yeah.
Like Pazuzu.
Like if I look at someone, I'm like, yep, or nope. I'm going the other.
You remember that Futurama episode?
There is no more so and so, only Zool.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of any one, more of a fan of an idea.
Right.
Got it.
Okay. Mine. I mean, you know mine.
I know yours.
It's Jason Voorhees. He is just cool. He doesn't say anything. He has the highest kill count of any horror person.
His KDR is insane.
His KDR is insane. But that's the cool thing I like about him. He is just a pure ball of monstrosity. He's not like, Freddy's cool, but he's not like Freddy where he likes to toy with people. He's like, oh, look, you. He's a professional. He gets in, gets the job done, and I respect that about a man. I respect that. Gotta get in,
you
get the job done.
You had something.
I want to change my mind.
Okay.
You're gonna change your answer?
I do have a favorite.
Is that possible?
Horror icon. Well, I couldn't think of one. That's why I was like, that scares me. But now I remember my favorite scary movie is the Saw series. So I gotta say my favorite icon is Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
No, Billy. Billy's the name of the little doll, isn't it?
Yeah.
Billy. I think.
On the tricycle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
It's because dolls are creepy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard because this is our first Halloween episode.
Yeah.
So there's so much I want to pack in, but the last real thing I want to talk about, Simpson's Treehouse of Horror, because you have to bring it up. That is a staple. Like, do you guys have one that you remember specifically at all? I do too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was a Treehouse of Horror special or not, but do you remember the one where Homer goes into the third dimension and he gets all 3D and like They changed the way that it renders. Dude, it's so... Like, that creeped me out. And I don't even know if that was a Treehouse of Horror special or if it was just some one-off episode. But basically, they get sucked into a different dimension. And then the dimension starts to, like, implode. And just the way that it was stylized, it creeped me out. Like, the other one that I think of is Courage the Cowardly Dog with the mask.
Oh, so
Return the slab.
Dude, that was creepy.
That was creepy.
Dude,
so
I
creepy.
was I was like 6 or 7, and I just remember I couldn't look at it, dude. I could not, and it did its job. It did the job, and now I look at it, and I'm like, oh, that looks so stupid. But like back then, freaked me out.
Yeah, but isn't that the weird thing? Like when you're younger, freaks you out.
Oh yeah,
it freaks you out. And that's the cool thing about it is you can be irrationally scared of nothing for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
You're a kid. It doesn't matter.
You're allowed to. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, but Treehouse of Horror, I think that was always very fun, knowing that there was a lot of God, they've had so many. I think it was on. I think right now they're on Treehouse of Horror
77.
31.
Jeez.
For who?
Treehouse of Horror 31, I think.
That's Simpsons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna real quick. I think I'm the only person ever I just never watched The Simpsons.
But I'm right there with you. Like I never really watched The Simpsons.
Same
like
here,
that.
but they always air most of the Treehouse of Horror specials during Halloween week, so they were always on.
Yeah.
There's
Didn't
a couple. I like the way they did them. They did one where they copied the was it The Shining?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah.
They do a lot of that. So if you like horror movies and you haven't seen the Treehouse of Horror specials, it's funny because they do a lot of like
Parodies.
wink, wink, nudge, nudge to them. So
Either strict parody or casting shade.
yeah, yeah.
One more thing before we go. This is the final question I want to leave you guys with.
It's the final question.
What is everyone's favorite, like, scary survival horror kind of? What is your favorite scary game? Like one that you get down with?
Go ahead.
Outlast.
Outlast.
So scary, I had to stop playing it and watch Let's Plays of it.
Yep. There you go. Living vicariously through
any
someone
game where
with balls.
something is chasing me, I don't have a weapon to defend myself, and my batteries run out, and it's dark.
Not a
I'm just
fan.
gonna hide
I'm with you.
under the bed or in the locker the whole time.
Yep.
Okay.
Game
okay,
over.
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna raise you with this. PT.
Yo.
I couldn't
that's like a
stand
huge
that
thing.
thing.
Everybody's
I
talking
couldn't
about
I
it.
didn't even
stand.
download
It was
it.
even though it was just a little snippet of it. Even though it was stolen stuff from Fox.
It was
I
like,
mean,
what,
from
15 minutes long?
Like, oh my gosh! Like,
Can you imagine the full game?
Dude, and they really should do that.
Because that
You know?
that was what made me feel like, oh man, this is Silent Hill.
Yes.
This is because
Like-
that wasn't a horror game. That was a terror game.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's because
forgot
back then
about that movie.
It used to be Resident Evil and Silent Hill. You had two
Yep.
different games that were both equally scary in different ways.
Yeah.
But then Resident Evil started becoming more of an arcadey like shooter,
shooter.
and then they stopped making Silent Hill.
Dude, those
Uh,
nurses. Oh my god.
and they need
Right.
to bring it back because with the ability to put stuff in VR
Yep.
and just everything like that, it would be insane.
Hard pass.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
thanks to Konami stealing the Fox engine
Yeah.
and using the Fox engine without Hideo Kojima-san's actual blessing, he pulled that whole entire
Of course.
thing from everything. So
Yeah.
awesome, and he left the company too.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
awesome because if he didn't, we wouldn't have Death Stranding.
Yeah, we
Yep.
wouldn't have Death Stranding, which is a beautiful game, beautiful, but
It was different. It was different.
it's definitely different
Yeah.
genre because I mean
Yeah.
we're delivery men. We're like the best delivery men ever. Like literally, if we had delivery men like
Amazon
this
Simulator.
nowadays, oh my gosh, like,
Amazon
delivery
Simulator.
is so-
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
But yeah, PT was definitely for me.
PT was terrifying.
Oh my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
like I had to stop playing it and watch somebody else do it, and I'm watching it off my phone,
Yeah.
like 12 feet away from me, just
Yep.
like.
With the lights off, headphones on.
I have one for you guys.
Uh-huh.
Well, I have kind of two. One, I will just say Resident Evil 7 in VR.
Yeah.
In VR.
Yep, that's all you have to say.
Yeah, we had Monty play it on my VR, and he didn't. Nothing scary even happened, and he gave up. He's like, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm done.
I've kicked in doors. I've made arrests. I have been into some crazy crack houses. I have seen some things.
Monty used to be a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter? Was your codename Boba Fett?
Yeah.
It should be.
Fugitive apprehension. We did state.
This is the way. Mandalorian.
Whatever. Same thing.
But not same. But that's the thing. I've seen some stuff, and that still terrified me.
It's hilarious because he'll hear a noise and he's like, "I'm done. I am done. I'm gonna throw this chick through a window." But so that one's really good, and it scares me too, to the point where it's hard. It's hard for me to play, and I laugh at most horror stuff because it's not scary. It's just jump scares. But the way they build tension is amazing. But scariest game for me of all time was Turok 3 on Nintendo 64, dude. Yeah, what? Because it wasn't Turok 2 was like dinosaurs and stuff like that. Turok 3 on Nintendo 64 was like creepy creature. Yeah, it was so scary. And I was like 7 years old or whatever, and I was sitting there like, what are these things? And it scared me, dude. And it doesn't help that back then the way that the graphics rendered was terrible, so they put fog in everything, so you couldn't see anything. But yeah, dude, that was like probably the one that creeped me out the most.
Yeah, awesome. For me, my favorite scary game, Dead by Daylight, because I get to be the killer.
Oh yeah!
And I'm telling you, I am a max level freaking trapper. I love that game. It's so fun playing that game with my friends, having a full lobby of people against a killer. Obviously, if you're not playing like a weeb and you're not cheesing things, playing it like a horror game, it's scary. Yeah. And the scariest person on that game, like I said, my favorite's Trapper, but the scariest person on that game is the Doctor.
Yeah.
The laugh, the eyes, the face.
I played that.
Nope.
Yeah,
I'm done. I'm done. It legit scares me. Every other person when they're chasing me, I'm like, oh hey, they're behind me. Someone quick, help me with a pallet or something like that. But then I'm just, it's not that scary. But once that Doctor comes on, I can feel my heart just kind of. Not like on the game when it gives you that noise. That's not the noise. That's me.
In HD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing that game. My brothers and I were heavy on it at the beginning, and it was funny for some of the other ones because I'm like, oh no, it's the guy with the pig head. Oh,
yeah.
But now with the Doctor, oh my gosh,
Doctor was scary.
That was that scary one. That would definitely got me too.
That's a hard no.
Hard nerd.
That's a hard no.
Hard no.
Did you look at those enemies from Turok 3? They don't look scary at all.
I did. No, not
they
at all.
don't. I just looked at them too, and I'm like, these are not creepy.
Like,
why was I so scared of this? Yeah.
Shoot, honorable mention for one of those games back in the day was Parasite Eve. I was like, what was it, like 7 or 8? And it's just an under the ground, under the brush type of game, but it was a horror game, where it's literally like a parasitic monster that was terrorizing the entire planet, the entire world. And it was just one of those things like, it was possessing people and possessing animals and stuff, and it was just this crazy thing. And once you try to fight it at one stage, you had to defeat this whole thing throughout the entire game. But as you fought it once, it transformed into this big old symbiote, disgusting little monstrous thing, and it was scary. And there was a lot of jump scares all over the place. It literally brought back like vibes of like Resident Evil 1 and 2 back in the day when they were good before they did the action arcade where Chris started uppercutting the freaking boulder stuff out of nowhere.
What was that? I have one more movie that I forgot to mention that probably deserves the highest of honors. The Thing.
Oh yeah.
The Thing.
They made a game on Xbox.
Yeah,
the original
Xbox.
I played it. It was something.
It was okay.
It was something.
It was okay. It was
a game.
It was a little arcadey.
Yeah.
But
the arcade. But The Thing.
Basically, for all of you young kids, it's basically a scary version of Among Us. But no,
Can you play multiplayer?
Is the Thing sus?
That was freaky, man.
The Thing was very sus.
But there was no voting. But it was creepy.
Yeah, it was very
creepy. All of it. Man. But yeah,
that game was good.
I was always afraid of Shadow of the Empire on 64. Wasn't a scary game, But whenever he had to fight that like Yeti monster on Hoth,
The Wampa.
that's what they're called. I forgot.
Yep.
I almost called him Rancor, but that's not a Rancor.
Dude, when they
Rancor's a
move
scary
stuff
thing.
to 3D,
yeah,
a lot of things look creepy.
Go from 2D
Yeah,
to 3D.
because they didn't look how they did in the movies. They just looked horrible.
Well, no, just like even video games, things looked creepy at first. Like PS1 and Nintendo 64, Dreamcast is a little bit after, but like that whole era, everything looked a little creepy.
Yeah, just a little creepy. Then you look at it today and you're like,
that just looks bad.
That Shadow of the Empire mission against the Wampas was like, it was like an ice maze you had to walk through. You turn a corner, there's a Wampa.
Nice.
Run away, turn around the other corner, another Wampa.
Nice.
But did you guys ever play Slenderman? I know it was like a mood for like
I did.
a little bit.
I did.
It started off like, oh my gosh, like you know he's behind you, but you turn around, you can't see him. You start to pick up some of those notes, turn around, he's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
yeah.
No, thank you, Stalker
Amnesia.
Man.
Amnesia.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the
Amnesia
same
was
people
one of
who made Amnesia made Outlast, right? I think.
Yes, I think.
Yeah, because they're the same relatively type of game,
They're similar.
but you don't have a freaking weapon to defend yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan.
Same
Not a
kind of
fan
deal.
at all. I agree. Not a fan.
Well, this episode was supposed to be a supplement.
A supplement.
This was supposed to be a supplemental because when we release this, it'll be Halloween, basically.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to put out a little something because we're not going to be able to record the weekend of Halloween because we're going to be at probably not even out, but we're going to be something.
Be
Because
old people.
nobody,
Something.
because we canceled trick or treating this year.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to put out a small little extra for everybody in the place of nothing, and it ended up being almost the same length as a regular episode. So that's good.
Good job, gang.
Yeah, good job, everybody. Just a couple things to announce. We are going to be working on some stuff with our Patreon to get you guys some extra content coming up pretty soon. I'm working on some of the stuff on the back end still, so I don't want to announce anything too crazy. But what we are going to be working on right now is with Mandalorian season 2 coming up. We're gonna have
This is the way.
we're gonna have
I have spoken.
Monty and Tyler kind of having just small little discussions every week where they go over kind of summarizing each episode after it comes out, how they feel. That way you guys can engage with us and send us what you think, or maybe questions, or if there's something that we all want to discuss, we can all discuss it. Maybe something will pop up that you saw that we didn't see, things like that. So that'll be available to all of our patrons coming up in the next few weeks. So I think aside from that, if there's anything else you guys need, just make sure you hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. All right. Have a good one. Take care, guys. Bye. We don't have a Twitter. I forgot. We're going to have to get one. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely